Hello, all you wonderful beings out there, and welcome back to the stream. I am Razim, currently as Asher the Labramon, and we are doing some more PC Building Sim. Meanwhile, we've got Conrade there in the bottom left doing some 3D model work. So, let's go ahead and check where we left off. Cloud notes. Did we actually place the order? Well, I guess it doesn't matter much because we don't have any money. Okay, yeah, we got all of our stuff that we need. Alright, let's get to work. Ooh, one of those situations. I'm sorry to hear it. Alright, V. Kennedy, right. You need a new hard drive. They want plastic white cables. PC parts. Front panel. Unplug this. Put on the PSU mount. Kind of important. Mini? Loberon, I will let you know that I am not mini. And I will destroy you. And then when you get down to hell where I'm at, well, I will make your afterlife a misery. Mahaha! Oh, hi, Theta. How are ya? Everyone gets the rainbow cables? Maybe a little bit. Oh, why did this break? Now I'm having other weird problems. Hello there, Deafened. Unfortunately, this particular person was very particular about the kind of cables they wanted, so no rainbow for them. But I could start doing some rainbow for ones that, you know, need it, or don't request a particular color. Oh, you got your license? Very nice. Congrats! Which one was that? Coleman. Okay. Yoink. Yoink. And what case was it? Obsidian Series 1000D. This one. Boom. Oh. That's a big case. Whoo-wee. This is definitely a very large case. Like, holy crap. Why is this case so big? have no idea. Oh, and I can open up the... Why is that a thing? You know what, we're just gonna start putting parts in here. They want this one. Boom. But yeah, it's good to see you, Seda. We don't hang out much anymore. So it's always nice to see you when I can. Your tower has the internals on a swing out arm? Huh. That actually would be kind of nice. Also, we did install the hardware expansion mod. So there's that. High five, 7600. Bloop. And close that. Put that on. Arctic Freezer Penta. I gave him that one. Uh... 1070 amp extreme from Zotac. That one. Oh. You pull off the side panel, about half the stuff is able to be swung out. Huh. Very neat. I am slightly jealous. G-Skill, Sniper X Silver, 8 gig, 3600. Okay. This one. Bloop, bloop, and bloop. Do they specify color cable coloring? No. So they will get rainbow, just for you, Theta. And then power supply. How did I wind up with so many of these? I feel like I might have ordered more than I needed. Oh, you've got one of those kinds of setups. The super weird, super fancy stuff. Okay, let's put that there. Cables. Blue. That one's gotta be black, so we'll put blue there. Green there. Supposedly, oh, that's not orange. Okay, there we go. Orange. Red. Purple. Oh. All right, I forgot some parts. Take this. Where am I supposed to install this thing? Oh! Okay. I guess that's where I install it. Fair enough! There, purple. And then... yellow. And this one just is gonna be black, so... there we go, Theta. Ah, that's fair, Loberon.
Needs more rainbow.
Theta!
Hello.
That was all the rainbow I could give it. Wait. No, you're right. I can give it more rainbow. I gotta remove some stuff, though. But yeah, how's it been? How's Canada been?
It's been nice.
Good. I saw you've been doing a few streams.
Yeah, slowly getting back into the swing of things.
How's the job hunt been?
Admittedly been a bit more focused on the driving portion because I kind of need to have a valid license to be able to apply for a couple of these jobs.
Ah. Oh my god, I can put so many freaking vans in this. You know what? Why not? Full overkill. Actually, what is their, I should probably check what their budget is. Oh yeah, I got plenty of money. Cool. But yeah, it's good to hear that things have been going well for you. You're staying with friends, right?
Yes.
Good. Why did I put so many fans on this? It's so many fans. Oh. Well, Seda, if this isn't enough rainbow for you, I don't know what will be. There. That enough rainbow?
This will suffice for now.
Seriously, why can I put so many fans on this? This case is the definition of excessive. But I also love it. No, it's not. I want this case just because of it being so excessive. Like, I got a pretty case down there and all, but it is not that thing. That will definitely not overheat. That thing's gonna take flight. Complete 200 jobs in a single playthrough. Woo! Achievement get. It's gonna be perfect for Bitcoin mining. Oh no. What do you mean small? That is not a small case. That is the opposite of small. It's excessively huge. Oh. I have heard from Giovanna again. Giovanna has sent me an email from an unknown address. The subject: a flow of energy from one life form to another, endless and beautiful. Hello. You once knew me as the one called Giovanna. Do not panic. I am safe. In fact, I am better than safe. I have found enlightenment in a higher plane of existence. My particle accelerator punched a hole in what you naively called reality. I have passed beyond and found an infinity of light. Everything is known here. All is as it should be. I believe my brother, Marco, contacted you. Do not worry. I will let him know I am okay. Farewell, and thank you for your assistance. I will watch over you. P.S. In this realm beyond existence, the concept of money is irrelevant. Needless to say, any outstanding debts will have to be forwarded to Marco. He owed me like 100 anyway. Okay. Have you played this game before, Data?
I have not.
Do you ever plan to?
Maybe. But at this point, I probably would be like...
Be like...
Wait, no, probably, you're probably far enough in where editing is probably irrelevant.
Okay. Well, I was going to say, every now and then you get these little chains of what are basically stories from people that are commissioning you for these PCs and stuff. It's really neat. In this case, Giovanna, she started off sending me an email wanting a new PC to run a particle accelerator she had bought. And then she blew that one up and wanted a new one. And then she broke that one and needed it repaired. And then she wanted another one to run another thing. And at the end of it all, there were 3 PCs at her workshop. And she disappeared. And now I've gotten an email from her. Or the entity previously known as Giovanna.
Is that how we get the automatons?
Maybe. Probably. Then again, she seems to be some kind of a energy being. So maybe she's, maybe we don't have to worry about automatons. She doesn't need a physical form anymore.
Okay, so I don't need to feel bad about these bots, then. I may be doing that at the moment.
Helldivers?
See.
Dang it, why didn't you come by earlier?
So I was doing Warframe.
There were only 2 of us doing Helldivers before.
Yes, but I was doing Warframe. I feel the judgment seeping in.
Oh, I have no issues with people doing Warframe. By all accounts I've heard, it's a decent game and not predatory, so...
Oh, I mean the lack of joining in Helldivers.
Oh. I mean, it would have been nice, but I understand how it is. You got your thing you're doing. Oh god, this is so dusty. So apparently I am going to get an email later that may be from an automaton. I got spoiled on it when I was trying to look up something for Giovanna. Apparently hers is not the craziest one there is. Oh, Loberon. The PCs that I have seen in an absolutely horrendous state. Oh, jeez. People do not take care of their equipment. At all. It's just a fact that you have to accept. What's it the Boy Scouts say? Accept the things you cannot change.
And change things you can't accept.
True, you can TF people. That is acceptable, though. So, you know. But that doesn't really help in this particular situation. Did she want any particular cable coloring? No. Cool. But she did want... Oh, I can use a used... Right, she did not specify I have to use new. Oh, happy day. I can use one of my used water coolers. This really is a very fun game for just chilling. Just go in, relax, have a good time, chat with people. I enjoy it. That's the Serenity Prayer? I don't know these things. I blame Seamus. Alright, blue cable, green cable, orange cable,
Cable.
red cable, cable. Oh, by the way, have you seen the icons that we've been getting done for the types?
Duke.
I have not.
They're up in ScarDev.
I will take a look. I've been very, very, very out of the loop because, you know, move.
Oh yeah, I understand how it goes.
And ignoring the pleas of my parents to come back.
Oh, really?
Okay, look, they've been very subtle about it. But it's very clear to see what they want. It's just like, you know, Mother's Day. You know, Mom sends a bunch of pictures of their walk on the beach. And, you know, oh, they're having ribeye cap for dinner tonight.
Yeah, not so subtle.
Nope. There was the explicit of, like, yeah, like, you know... Because I told him, like, you know, hey, look, I'm going to try to find a job up here. Like, the current plan is for me to come back home in about, in theory, in theory, about a week or two, is the current flight booking. But, the plan is for me to be home by the end of June, because they go away, they need someone to look after the house. And, Mom's like, though, don't worry, we do have, a family friend who is going to be looking after the horse, so, not much of an extra help to be like, hey, just stay and, like, look after the cats and dogs. But then Dad turns around and makes it very clear that he'd really prefer if I was there. But that will be, his reasoning was, not stream appropriate.
Oh. Yeah, I know when I first moved away from my mom, she definitely wanted me to move back. Every time I turned around, there was something that she was kind of throwing at me, like, oh yeah, we're just out here relaxing by the pool. You could be doing that. Though at that point, I was in an apartment that had a full-sized pool instead of just one of those round ones. So I literally just went over to my pool, to the apartment pool, and sat there. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure you guys are having a great time next to your pool. But yeah, she kept trying to get me to move back, and it wasn't until I really broke away from her control when I got my own phone plan that she really was, because up to that point, she just kept trying to control my life however she could.
Mm.
And so I got my own phone plan. I'm like, nope, I'm done. I'm living my own life now. And definitely, it was rough, but been better for it. Also, holy crap, Conrad, this model's looking amazing. I'm just sitting here looking at him work.
So, yeah, basically, I've now done step 2, essentially.
Well, very nice. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, well, the first step was to get off the island. The second step now is to get a driver's license. So, now let's really hit up the job applications. Because, now I have the means of mobility, and all it really is, I need to, get the means to stay up here.
Yeah. I'm certain it's going to work out for you. You'll get yourself that job and be good to go.
Yep, basically the plan. But, step at a time.
Yeah. I'm sure it is cheaper to visit Avi. At least compared to trying to get off the island to do so. But then again, I guess a lot of those visits were paid for by your parents, weren't they?
Yeah. Because, it's something I kind of spoke a lot about before, but a lot of it is just more of the, I'm safe. Like, I'm not going to say that, my parents are terrible. They are very loving and supportive of everything that I do. But, safe is not fulfilling. Safe is not where you grow. You grow by being a little uncomfortable and pushing yourself. So I needed to. This felt like the right kind of time of move in my life to try something different. Because I was like, yeah, I turned 30 in April. I need to be doing something with my life. And, you know, as effectively being the custodian of the house is, as I try to get some kind of career going, is not very fulfilling.
Yeah. And your options were just limited there.
Oh, very much so. Like, the sad thing is that a job that I was very much qualified for was very dependent upon, you know, government actually assigning the funding. I forget if I told the story before, but, like, I called about 18 months, or about 20 months ago or so. And, basically, you know, had a good, like, 20 or so minute conversation and about the position and be like, yeah, for someone in environmental consultancy, this position would be perfect for me. But I was warned that, you know, that job posting could be anywhere between 3 and 12 months. I call back 18 months later. The rewording of the position was approved by, you know, HR. But the funding was moved over to a side project and was supposed to only be for 3 months. It had been 6 and it was potentially looking like it was going to be 9. And the director of the department was moved to a temporary position, so there was a temporary director in the environmental department. So there was a little bit of hesitancy of, you know, actually going forward with it if they weren't going to be there to actually, you know, approve the entire process. So,
Yeah.
needless to say, it was a mess.
There are definitely a lot of difficulties with working with the government like that. I've heard a lot of horror stories on those fronts.
Oh, less so like shuffling the entire department out, but it was just more. You have a government that is very, very broke, and so if someone like retires or leaves, they're more inclined to take the money and fund other parts of government. So in like the environment department, there's like 12 positions, some of which have not been filled in like 6 years. And those roles are just being filled by people still in the department. And hello, Raijin.
Hello there, Raijin. Yeah, I know my stepdad works, he's high up with a company that designs stuff for the US government and, the Air Force more specifically. And I've heard some horror stories from him about, like, the US has, you know, everybody knows that we've got the highest defense, quote-unquote defense budget. I don't really call it. That's beside the point. We've got the highest in the world. And even they have issues sometimes with their contracts with the government. Which is why sometimes they go outside of that and work for other companies, but yeah, it's just a nightmare when anything's involving a government, because the government loves to take forever on everything.
Well, they kind of have to, because there's a lot of justification for, like, well, hey, you're taking taxpayer money, how are you using that taxpayer money, and, you know, the services like, you know, waste collection and the stuff that's not very fancy needs a budget. So you got to kind of overcompensate for the things that people really don't, you know, the flashy things, and take from the less flashy things. So, like, environmental monitoring. Probably will get less funding, but a jobs program. It's going to be the big fancy thing. Or hey, we
Yeah.
want to like our government last election want to make a big push into fintech, financial
Into
tech, basically.
oh,
Basically crypto. Like they wanted to turn Bermuda into like the fintech capital. So we use our existing financial expertise and standing to basically we see that fintech is like that hot big thing. We want to basically be the center of it. I think every single initiative just got like fizzled out. Just because, the nature of, crypto-based stuff.
yeah.
Embracing the blockchain was not wise. Thankfully, it didn't do as much damage, but it was just like, yeah, you were kind of hoping this would be like the next big pill of the economy, and yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing about government, is they're always chasing after what the new flashy thing is and ignoring all the other problems that kind of need to be fixed.
And Rajan, I am doing well. I am just a bit sleepy. I'm still adjusting to the whole move.
I'm doing well, Raijin. Just chilling after, bringing liberty to the galaxy. Oh, Brian.
And somehow they're allowing me to bring liberty to the galaxy.
Hey, you're part of Super Earth too. Super Earth is all mankind.
Am I a part of mankind?
Close enough.
Somehow, they gave the Rockruff the anti-material rifle. I've like absolutely fallen in love with that weapon ever since we switched over to automatons. It's
I
just
like.
Go on.
I was just gonna say my favorite is the arc thrower.
Oh dear.
But of course, I played Jets, so you know.
Well, what if we did eat the bullets? Upgraded pellet shots.
Yeah. We're upgrading his pellet shot with, 90 cal bullets. Or whatever the hell they use in those. I certainly have no idea.
I'll have to take a look. I'm about to get back to my ship.
I don't think they actually say. I think they just leave it as a generic, ambiguous thing.
Let's see. Anti-material rifle. And that was left the game. Thank you for allowing me to see that screen for 2 seconds.
You playing with randos?
Yeah.
Ah.
Or is Dart 90 cal bullets with 2% fat gunpowder, or start sticking to skim?
What?
Raijin said 90 cal bullets with 2% fat gunpowder, or is Dart sticking to skim?
Oh!
Skim gunpowder.
Oh, I get... I had to actually look at it. I was so confused.
Let's see. The APW-1 anti-material rifle, high caliber sniper rifle, effective over long distances against light vehicle armor. This rifle must be aimed down scope. So note they don't actually define it. Unlike my personal favorite of the infiltrator armor when I was starting off, which just said, this suit's plutonium-235 nuclear battery enables environmental scanning long after the user has ceased operation. I was like, yeah, we're wearing a little mini nuclear battery.
I fail to see the problem with this. It's for democracy.
It's for democracy. But somehow, still, they gave me the anti-material rifle, despite me not having thumbs. And somehow we make it work.
Oh, yeah! Thrumbos are from RimWorld, Raijin. Still really cool that the developer for it allowed me to sell merch of that. He replied to the email saying, "Go for it. If you manage to exceed, I think it was 10K sales in a year, then message him and we'll work out a different deal on it." And it's like, I managed about $100 from those in the 6 or so years that I've had it there. I suppose technically, Seamus, it did pay back more than I actually paid for it in the first place. So yeah, it is technically profit. Not much, but technically profit.
Also seeing the dart eat nails and the skim mud. When are we just upgrading from just nails just to raw metal pellets?
Soon. Maybe.
Or just like, we just have like, iron pellets, titanium pellets, silver pellets, gold pellets, uranium pellets, nickel pellets, lithium pellets, plutonium pellets, tin pellets, aluminum pellets. Look, we gotta keep that, those ears nice and shiny.
You have fun with your different kinds of metals that you're going to be eating, apparently.
For science.
Ah, yes. Science. It must always go. It must keep churning. Now, what is actually broken on this? Ah, I see the CPU cooler's not turning. Is that the only thing broken on this?
Like I just look forward to when we upgrade Dart from apparently nail gun to minigun. Or just railgun. Probably railgun.
I mean, railguns are fun. Oh, apparently you need to eat Argus's magnetic rock.
Yes, we gotta balance the metal with the Earth, space rock.
Yeah.
Just eat the tiny meteors like popcorn. Argus looks with utter horror.
Aww. Oh wait, this might just be a remove it for now and then I can put it back in. Any other used case fans in here? There's two, but they don't fit. Okay. Now let's try to put those back in. Yeah, Worm would definitely have a meltdown over that.
See, this is where we just get a different meteor.
Where are we gonna get those? Get a different one from? Those things don't just fall from the sky.
You say that.
Oh! Do you now, Raijin? I am very intrigued. It's funny how in this game the value of a computer can change drastically if I simply run the 3D Mark program on it. Like right now this PC is worth $674. After this, it'll probably be worth about $1,000. But we'll see for sure once it's done. First, we're gonna go work on this PC and cleaning out the massive amount of dust. If only cleaning dust out of a PC was so quick. Yeah, you know, fair, Fuxie. Fair. Also, welcome in. It definitely is not that quick and or easy, but we make do. You can still get your PC cleaned out, though. You should do it regularly. Sean GTX 980. It's a used one. Ah, yes, we were upgrading them. Technically. I've done it in real life. I have cleaned out some really filthy PCs. I know my grandma did not understand the concept of cleaning PCs out until I explained it. And had to clean hers out. And she always had a cat. Yes, Loberon. I answered that question right before you asked that. It was a miracle that the PC had not died. I still have no idea how that PC was alive still. Yeah. Well, yeah, Raijin, you're a freaking red panda. Of course you've got fur that gets everywhere.
You got fur that gets everywhere.
True.
Look, this seems very counterintuitive for a PC building business, is that you're the one that's causing the PC slowdowns.
Not all of them. Sometimes it's viruses.
Freaking Digimon.
Also, this PC went from that 674 value to 1292. Time to put it on PC Bay. And store it until it sells.
Nah, Dart's weak to fire. If anything, he just, like, sheds steel wool.
Oh, Dynabeard again. Hi. Thank you for your assistance in preparing machines for our client presentation. I am assured it went ahead smoothly, despite the communication problems I had to fight against along the way. I hope you don't have to deal with such unprofessionalism in your own workplace. Anyway, I wanted to get in touch because I've been running into issues with my home computer. It turns on fine, but it will often shut down randomly. If you could take a look, I would be very grateful. I do occasionally use this computer for work purposes, so I'm happy to pay for this through the company card as before. Kind regards, Kinsley Hackett, IT Supervisor. TF, a penny shaved is a penny earned.
You know, complete tangent, I'm just seeing Raja's comment. Need a dart for scrubbing dishes then? I'm just imagining just the utter horror on Dart's face as, you know, the Starlight Group go through, you know, the different marketing product focus groups for, like, you know, hey, how do we monetize the show? And it'd be like, Ah, yes, you have the Dart scrubbing brush, and Dart just being like, you want to subject his likeness to water at all times? Just a stream of water constantly. Just,
It would not be the worst idea I've heard come from a corporate entity.
ah, yes, the combustible Amos plushie.
Yeah. Technically, they're all combustible.
But, like, highly combustible. Like,
Specifically meant to be combusted.
no, not meant to be. It just. Why does it spontaneously burst into fire? Why are things in its near vicinity just, like, catching on fire? It's just a plushie.
Hey, we got a really good deal on that flash paper. It was far cheaper than the stuffing.
Look, I told you that thermite is not a valid filling for the plushie.
But it was so much cheaper! Like, seriously, we got it for, like, half a penny on a dollar, compared to the stuffing being $1 a pound.
And where'd you get it from?
Don't worry about it.
If you say military surplus, I will yeet you into the afterlife.
I'm a god of death! What does that mean to me?
I will send you back to your domain, never to return.
Oh. That is a problem. Then it was definitely not military surplus.
And also, sorry, Raijin. This is just my unfiltered brain.
Hungry Sea at cjarviswholesale.com. Okay, they like G skill.
Also, yep, you know what? Midnight Brain. That would be a fun question of the week for Starlight. Like, you know those, like, ice cream popsicles that, like, are in the shape of, like, you know, like either comic book characters or video game characters and stuff like that?
What flavor we'd be?
Like the Spider-Man popsicle.
Yeah, the ones that are often horrifically
Also,
nowhere
I
no.
can't hear you anymore.
You can't hear me? Can you guys hear me on stream?
Give me one moment.
Oh, hey, Burnin.
I think I know what's up.
Oh, hey, New Year's. Now all the people come out.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so backing up that, because my headphones messed up. So, like, you know, like those popsicles, like, you know, the Spider-Man popsicle and stuff like that.
Yeah, the ones that are supposed to look like them, but often when you pull off the wrapping, look absolutely horrific.
Like, how would each of the Starlight characters react to, you know, a popsicle or food item in their likeness?
I'm sorry, I've been stolen for a probing.
I should go to bed. This is probably a sign I should go to bed.
Why?
That comment was terrible.
What? I got abducted by aliens.
I was just talking about freaking popsicles, man.
Well, yeah, and
Put
then
two
I
and
got
two together.
Then I got abducted by aliens.
Put two and two together.
Pop goes the toy?
Those watching on the YouTube, post a comment on. God damn it! I'm not awake enough for this. Just give some kind of like, a whoa winking or something emoji if you know. There you go. Zeb, you're welcome. Engagement.
So how we... anyways, back to on subject there. You're wanting to know how they would react to finding one of themselves?
Yeah, like a food item in their likeness. Like maybe it's not like, the whole, behind the scenes show joke, but what if we like, we did such a good job that like, some, you know, baker decided to like celebrate and be like, hey, you guys did such a great job. I want to, we want to put on a celebration. And then it's just like, cakes or something like that that just like look like us.
Also, guys, I'll get to that after this discussion. I'll get to answer your questions. I think that would be fun. Though I also would say that part of that question should be, what kind of thing would we be? Is it a popsicle? Is it a popsicle? Is it cake? Is it a rice sculpture?
I was half expecting you to ask, like, would you eat it?
That is also a fair question.
The answer is probably no.
I mean...
It's like, it has a face. I don't want to eat it.
I mean, so did that cow before it went on my buns for the burger, but that didn't stop me.
Ooh, that's a good one. What kind of warlock patron would the Starlight characters be? Now, what kind of answer are you looking for that one, Raijin? I am very sleepy. I'm going to be going to bed shortly.
Oh, alright.
And also, my housemate has to be up in 3 hours.
That's fair. Oh, but you should go take a look at those icons.
I will go take a look at those icons.
Sorry, I'm excited about them.
But I would imagine, I would imagine, like, if Dart was a warlock patron, it'd probably be something of arcane knowledge.
Jet would be one that would specialize in ignoring defense. Why try to hit around the armor if you can just go through the armor?
Look, okay, now I just have a mental image of just like, the patrons, like, somebody be like, oh, Like, I'd like to speak to my patron, and then they just look down and they just see a little rock grip in a lab coat. It's like you are the patron? Yes. You will do my bidding, lab rat. I give you these tools to further knowledge.
Creepy. I like it.
And then the guys would completely fall apart, be like, no, I can't do this. Like, it's like, look, you learned some stuff. I'll give you some cool stuff. Win-win.
And this is why you're never gonna earn your evil characters tag, Seda. You gotta follow through.
Look, Dart's not an evil character.
Well, yeah, but neither are you.
We're focusing on Dart here. And look, I may be sleepy, but I'm just recreating that one Dart memory of him just like being at a computer screen while being half asleep.
Well, yeah, of course it is, Raijin.
I guess it's creepy by just how normal it is.
Exactly.
Just like no one expects the talking dog in a lab coat to be the one helping you in your chemistry homework.
Garfield is a warlock patron? Oh, right, they like G-skill. They only do memory, right? Yeah. As for the question earlier about Razor, though, so Razor has been around longer than my actual current persona, you know, the Sable-Roo. He was my Pokesona, based on a Growlithe. His original backstory is that he was one of the... I dived into the lore of Pokemon and discovered that, well, I mean, it's probably not that uncommon knowledge, but there's a lot of, for those that don't know, there were several other, there were several other experiments that Team Rocket made when trying to clone Mew. They had multiple attempts that were unsuccessful along the way with that. I should probably message Conrade real quick, actually. Alright. But yeah, there were several other experiments done by Team Rocket when they were trying to clone Mew. Mewtwo was just the end product of a long line of failed experiments. And I took that lore and created Razor with it. It explains his dark coloration compared to, you know, the standard Growlithe. And otherwise, yeah. He is just one of the rocket experiments, and they were experimenting with using the evolution stones alongside the DNA that they got. That said, now that he's not, you know, generic, he's not a Growlithe, and more just generic fire dog, at this point he is a fire elemental. He comes from the elemental plane of fire. And basically his backstory is that he found a book on, you know, of all sorts of adventures. Pulled it off of a corpse, you know, some adventurer that went to the plane of fire. He pulled it off and was like, hey, these are fun stories. I want to go on these. And eventually he found his way to escaping the plane of fire and is on his own adventure. He is very much anti-demon. He will not be, he refuses to kill somebody that is not a demon. Doesn't matter if they attacked first, he will disable, but not kill. Though granted, the, friend that he has going with him in his adventures tends to kill them, but he can't help that. Oh, right. I should probably actually look at some of these. That is 70 mm. Yes. Those adventures are the Demon Slaying Duo campaign, which we do hope to bring back at some point. Unfortunately, the GM for it is no longer able to speak. And that's why it's been on an indefinite hiatus. Because unfortunately, it's kind of hard to run a campaign if the storyteller can't actually talk. Yeah, she's okay. Going through a rough patch in life, but she's okay. Oh, we'll grab this instead. It's a higher quality than the one they need, but I don't care. Bloop. They paid me enough money for it. I'm good with giving them something nicer. FSB, Hydro. I'm pretty sure they're all going to be the 170 millimeter. Yeah, they're all 170. Yeah, not a problem, Loberon. Shadow Wolf. Not a whole lot, honestly. We're just talking about the lore behind, Razor. GPU length. We need at least 300. PSU length. We need 200. So any of these will work. Got it. We'll do this one. Alright, so that one's good. That one's in transit. You want a PC to play League of Legends in 4K. And you're an Aces fanboy, okay.
Alright, I am going to go get some rest.
Alright.
Have a good night.
Sleep well, Seda. It's always good to hear from ya.
Boop.
Yeah, I am certain that she's gonna get better one day. And I look forward to her coming back. Alright, let's pick up what we can from all of these. We'll come back to that. Do 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 do. So mostly graphics cards. Got it. Oh, thank you for the headpats, Raijin. Are you at work tonight, Raijin? How dare you? I already hydrated. You're out walking somewhere for lunch? Oh, well, nice. Hope you get some tasty nom noms.
Mirror.
Oh, hello.
Still doing up.
What do you mean, what am I still doing up?
I don't know. Usually I'd see you offline. You'd be cooling down for the evening.
I usually go for another 10-ish minutes.
Fair enough, fair enough. What are you up to then?
Just some, I'm doing some PC Building Sim. While we got,
Nice.
meanwhile we've got, Conrade here working on 3D model.
Nice.
He is
Yeah, I
making...
just woke up.
Just woke up?
Yeah, I went to sleep at about 11 and now I'm up again.
Oh, fair enough.
Yep. But now it's like one of those things like, what to do now?
I vote... I have no idea.
Fair enough. Think you'll be up for much longer then?
Possibly.
Well, we could always play something together then.
I don't know if I'll be up long enough for switching a game, though.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Because I'd want to get to a good spot with this one, and then, I'd still need another 2 hours for a recording on a different one.
No worries, no worries. I'm just kind of in the mood to play some Helldivers, but that's hard to do by yourself.
Ah,
I don't
yeah.
trust randoms.
You know, I did Helldivers earlier this evening. It was just Octo and I, nobody else came by. Then, Seda came in, he just left a couple minutes ago. But he was doing Helldivers. It's like, you could have done that with us. And now here you are, and it's like, you could have done it with us.
I was asleep. We don't know what you're talking about.
I don't plan to, be up that... I don't plan to be streaming that much longer tonight.
No.
I'm just doing this
to...
to...
on whether or not I want to start my stream back up now that I'm away.
Well, that's up to you. I see no reason why not.
Yeah, because tomorrow I'm literally going to have one thing to do. in the entirety of the 8 hours I'm going to be at work. So it's like, I mean, I could just stay up, because I'm going to be doing one assessment.
Well, if you do, I will probably raid you when I'm done.
Sounds good. What to do then?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm too tired to think of what to suggest.
I'm too tired to think about what to do. I'm looking through my discount games right now. There's a few.
Calculated what, Shadow Wolf? I did not specifically stream Helldivers when nobody was around.
No?
I mean, by all accounts, Whataburger is really good, Raijin. Raygun cute.
Uh-huh. Well, I appreciate it. Apparently there's still some ghosts and ghost watchers I haven't picked up yet. So I guess that means I'm gonna have to play that game a little bit more until I at least collect all the ghosts.
Yeah, they're probably gonna keep adding more and more ghosts, though.
Yeah, which just gives me an excuse to come back and play it every now and again.
They should really have, achievements for each ghost, though.
That would be nice. Give me an excuse, you know?
Yeah. Well, it's also such an easy thing to have a, achievement for.
Yeah, I mean, I think Phasmophobia does that, where they have an achievement for all their ghosts.
Well, to be fair, they only added their achievements recently.
I noticed.
We did that one, we did one hunt successfully, and I got a whole bunch of achievements because it's like, it backtracked some of them.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, I'm sorry, Raijin. Let's see what this guy's problem is. Well, it booted without issue. I see one of the fans is not running. Those fans are running fine. Is it literally just one of the case fans? I mean, okay. I'll throw in another fan, sure. Where did that come from? Okay. I guess that's not the only problem. Oh, it might have viruses. Because on diagnose and fix jobs, it's not considered fixed until the viruses are done. Oh, yeah, definitely be careful with it then, Raijin.
I have no idea what they're talking about, but hope they feel better.
Hello, Rex.
Hello there.
Hey, Rex, what's up?
How's the PC building going?
It's going well, and Rygon says hi.
Oh, hey, Ragon. Gonna be vibing for a little while longer?
Probably.
Cool. Just kind of winding down, chilling, talking about fighting games myself.
Uh-huh.
Honestly, I'm mostly just going until blah, blah.
I like going until blah blah myself.
Conrade is ready to wrap up for the night.
Okay.
Okay, what else is the problem here? Everything else seems to be working. There's no viruses. It doesn't need cleaning. Those fans are spinning. Sorry, Rex is already gone. Oh, the chat's trying to talk to you.
Oh. What's up, you good beans? Yeah.
Oh! Okay, Conrad is done for tonight.
Oh. Good.
Well, there goes my raid. I was thinking about raiding you.
Still selecting something.
Well, hurry up and get going so I can raid.
Well, man.
Rygon might be
I
starting
thought
up
I
his
just-
stream.
Oh. That'd be an easy raid.
At least go chatting.
Yeah, I'll bring it up on at least chatting.
Yeah, I'll just wait for that then.
We'll figure something out here in a second.
Joke.
Shadow Wolf 149 is reporting about a yellow-throated marten destroying a snowman. More at 6.
There we go. Okay. Alright, I'm up.
Cool. And for everybody here on my end, thank you so much for joining us today for PC Building Sim as well as this Art Marten stream. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links to our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They are on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and support, whether it is financial or just with your time. Consider coming by and hanging out with us here. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. Some great other ways to support the channel is to subscribe to our YouTube, use our Humble Bundle partner link, or send a treat through TreatStream earlier in the stream. But for now, thank you so much for joining, everybody, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.
Bah-oh.